Welcome to the S3 Balance Stand Straight class. This class focuses on the strength, flexibility, and balance you need to stand up nice and tall. Some safety tips. Always keep your hands in the safe position. Close grip gives you the most support. If you don't need as much support, you can open your fingers and just rest your palms on the bar. And if you don't feel like you need any support, you can float your hands just barely above the bar, but always keep your hand close to the bar. Your hands should never be here, never be up here, always close to the bar so that if you need to hold on, the bar is right there for you. We're going to be looking for our wobble. The wobble is that point where you're just at the edge of your stability. So you're really having to fight for your balance, but you're still in control. You're not lurching and falling into the S3. You may have to touch down, hold on for support, but you're still in control. If at any point you feel pain in your joints, try to adjust your position to reduce the stress. And if you're not sure if you can stand through the entire class, that's okay. Have a chair nearby, take a seated rest break, and when you're ready, just join back in. Lastly, always make sure that your physician has cleared you for exercise. Let's get started. Our first movement is levitate. Standing more towards the back of the device, holding on, I'm going to take my right heel and put it on the stretching peg. My toe is pointed up. I'm coming up nice and tall. Adjust my hands to where I have my wobble, and we're going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Bring that right leg down. We're going to do that one more time. Standing up nice and tall. Bringing that right heel onto the stretching peg. Once again, making sure we're nice and tall. Finding the point where we have our wobble. If you need to make it more difficult here, you can close your eyes. And we're counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Bring that right leg down. Great job. Next, we're going to take our left foot, put it on the stretching peg, coming up nice and tall, that toe pointed up towards the ceiling. Find our wobble, and we're counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Bring that left foot down. One more time. Left heel up on the stretching peg. Nice and tall. Find our wobble. And we're going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Bring that left leg down. Great job. Our next movement is called plank. I'm going to have you come a little closer to that front bar. Hold on with both hands. And we're going to walk our feet back. If this is as far as you feel like you can go, that's fine. If you feel like you can go a little further, that's fine. If you need to make it even harder, you can come up on your toes, nice and high. You can either be straight like a board or bring your hips up some. Very important that you keep your head up. You don't want your head down here because the whole purpose of this is we're trying to strengthen our back and our neck muscles to keep our head up. Counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walking our feet back in. Great job. We're going to do that one more time. Part of standing straight is keeping the head up. We don't want to have our head and eyes facing towards the floor. Head up. Walking back. I'm going to come up on my toes, but you don't need to if you're not comfortable here, if that feels too difficult. Hips up, shoulders down, head up, and we're counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk our feet back in. Great job. Now we've just worked on strengthening the back of our neck to keep our head up. We want to work on strengthening our upper back as well, because that's what keeps our chest up, keeps us from being bent over forward. So our next movement is Titanic. I've got my band here with a knot in it. So I'm just going to thread it through that loop in front of you, moving a little bit more towards the back of the S3. I'm holding on with one hand, giving myself a little bit of support and balance. Coming up nice and tall and straight, shoulders back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to feel that upper back work in. 9 and 10. Great job. We're going to move to the other hand. Got my elbow bent to about 90 degrees. Really pulling back with the shoulder. Try not to let the elbow go past your body in back. So pulling back, really pulling with the shoulder. 1, 2, 3. You can see that I'm not so much pulling my elbow back as I'm pulling my whole shoulder back. That's what really gets that upper back going, and that's the muscles that we're trying to strengthen with Titanic. Last 3. Pulling that shoulder back. Last 2. Pulling that shoulder back. And last 1. Great job. Next movement is a stretch called about face. That stretches our hip flexors. Our hip flexors is the muscle right in front of our hip, because a lot of times we can get into the habit of being bent over this way, and this muscle gets really tight. Part of standing up straight is being able to bring those hips forward. So we're going to turn around, facing towards the back of the S3. I'm going to take my right foot and hook it over the stretching peg. Then standing up straight, but not arching my back. I'm going to hold this stretch, feeling that stretch at the front of the thigh, front of the hip, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that foot down. I'm going to stretch the left side now. Taking my left foot, hooking it over the peg, coming up tall, feeling that stretch at the front of the thigh and the front of the hip, but not arching my back. We're going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Putting my foot down, and we're going to turn ourselves back around for our last movement, which is stretching the chest. It's called peacock, and it stretches all the front area, because when we're in a poor posture, we're often curved in. We don't want those muscles to get shortened so that we can never straighten back out. We want to stretch them. Putting the hands at the ends, at the rounded part of the S3. I'm coming up tall. I'm going to inch myself forward until I can feel my chest really opening up. Think about standing nice and tall for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Bringing our hands back. Great job, everyone. Here's the tip of the day. Having good posture is something that you do for yourself. It's not something that you do so that other people can see you standing up straight. Having good posture helps your digestion as well as your ability to breathe. So do it even when nobody's watching. Have a great day and see you tomorrow.